Hello there, I'm Nurzi Patwanchit. Thanks for joining me this Thursday on Bizworld. The Finance Ministry, MOF, has announced further exemption or reduction for residential properties above 300,000 ringgit up to 2.5 million ringgit under the 6 months home ownership campaign. The stamp duty rate on Memorandum of Transfer (MOT) for residential properties worth 1 million ringgit to 2.5 million ringgit has been reduced from 4% to 3%, while stamp duty on loan agreement is exempted for properties worth 300,000 ringgit to 2.5 million ringgit.
So what we are making it more conducive is to exempt that payment of stamp duty 0.5%. So that would also make it more attractive for these purchasers lending money, that they don't have to come up with so much money upfront.
He announced this at the kickstart of the Home Ownership Campaign 2019 with Maypax earlier today. He added that this is part of the government's effort to encourage home ownership amongst the Rakyat. Unsold properties increased 48% to 30,115 units as at third quarter 2018 versus the same period in 2017. Meanwhile, the Malaysia Property Expo Maypax, along with the government's Home Ownership Campaign HOC 2019, will see residential units on sale from 10% onwards. The three-day expo beginning March 1st is expected to see 180 booths showcasing properties worth 5 billion ringgit with attractive discounts or packages. Malaysian home buyers will also enjoy stamp duty exemption for residential units priced between 300,000 ringgit and 1 million ringgit.
He said that it must go down by at least 10%. If you can go down more, better. But then I think the developers will know they don't go down enough. Then people will buy other properties that give more discounts. So that one, we let the market forces decide.
We are just kick-starting the campaign. We have now got 180 booths there. We are getting the developers to come in to participate. We are collecting the numbers. But based on our rough guesstimate, we probably have about maybe up to 5 billion worth of properties that will be exhibited during that period.
Other than private developers, several government and government-linked agencies will also be taking part in HOC 2019, namely the Housing and Local Government Ministry, UDA Holdings Berhad, Perbadanan Prima Malaysia, Syarikat Perumahan Negara Berhad and Permodalan Nasional Berhad. The HOC was announced during the tabling of Budget 2019 in November last year, while Maypax is an annual property expo for the past 2 decades. Net financing recorded an annual growth of 6.3% in December 2018 compared with 7.3% registered in November 2018. According to Bank Negara Malaysia, BNM, this was due mainly to a moderation in the growth of outstanding corporate bonds to 8% against 10.5% in November 2018. The central bank said outstanding business loan growth had moderated to 5.4% in December 2018, mainly driven by the construction and real estate sectors, while growth in household loans was sustained at 5.6% against 5.7% in November 2018. It also said that the country's banking system capitalization remained strong, with financial institutions well positioned to withstand severe macroeconomic and financial shocks, with excess capital buffers at 143 billion ringgit as at December 2018. And Malaysia was ranked top 5 globally and highest in Southeast Asia for mobile social media penetration. According to Hootsuite and We Are Social's latest Digital 2019 report, internet penetration in Malaysia stood at 80%, with users spending a daily average of 8 hours and 5 minutes online. In a joint statement today, they said, emerging fourth globally in mobile social penetration, Malaysia is in the lead among Southeast Asian countries. In the list also is Singapore in 6th place, followed by Thailand and the Philippines. Malaysia, according to them, presented a unique opportunity for businesses in which 75% of its internet users spent their money via e-commerce, with 58% spending on mobile commerce platforms. The country, as highlighted by the report, edged out Singapore in the adoption of mobile banking, with 66% of internet users in Malaysia utilizing mobile banking options, as compared to Singapore at 64%. And that wraps up Bizworld this time around. I'm Nurzi Patwanchit. Thank you for investing your time with us. See you next time.